What is good, YouTube? So today I'm coming back at it again with another build video, you feel me, because that's all there is to upload during this time period. Like at the end of 2K, there's really nothing to upload, but I'm gonna be bringing you guys a build video. It's gonna be a power forward, since it's a paint beast, but it's gonna be a power forward, so you'll still have a little bit more speed than the center. But make sure y'all drop that like, sub up, turn on post noties, and I will not be streaming till Monday maybe, because I will not have Wi-Fi, but I'm gonna be hitting you guys with them daily uploads. But if you guys want to go follow my Twitch, make sure y'all hit that follow button and turn on notifications. I will have the link down below. But let's get straight into this build video. Okay, so you'll be making this a power forward, and right-handed, jersey number does not matter. But I was looking through the pie charts, that's why I kind of went flicking back and forth on the pie charts, because I wanted to get some contact dunks and some like standing dunks, so you can get them big standing dunks and just rim run, post up in the paint, you feel me, and have that good defense too. But I ended up going with this pie chart right there, because it gave me finishing, defense, and all that good stuff. But I was looking at the physical profiles, see which one would get me good speed and good strength, because strength is always good to have on those center builds. And right here, I ended up maxing out the finishing, and I would tick down on some stuff so I can get some more badges on certain areas. In the playmaking, I wanted to get some badges there so I can get unpluckable and first step, stuff like that, so you don't get the ball ripped out of your hands 24/7, and you can get them, like, you can have basically a first step over your opponent, but it won't work as good since you're a power forward, but it will work somewhat and get you a little bit faster. And right here, I was going to do some of the shooting, but I decided not to because there was really no point. But I ended up putting some on the post hook so I can get those extra finishing badges that you would need. And for the body shape, I ended up putting burly so you could have that big type of look on your center. And right here, I ended up going 6'9" for the center build, because that's always a good spot that you can go for on the center build. For the weight, I ended up going 250 right there on 250, so you can kind of have it even right there. You can get that strength up, and your speed does not decrease as much, but you still have that 69 speed. It's not as bad than having like a 50 speed like some center builds. And then I ended up going with the 91 wingspan, so you can get those more rebounds like over people in general, and those small guards, so you don't get like, so they don't get bailed and get a board over you, you feel me. And then I ended up going with the rim protector takeover. I was gonna go with a glass cleaner, but I was not sure, but I ended up going with the rim protector. That's what I think, but yeah. And then it ends up being a paint beast, so this build can do finishing, defense, basically all that fun stuff, you feel me. You can be bodying kids in the paint, getting them board, setting your guard, big bodies, and all that fun stuff. But I'm going to be showing you guys which badges to use for this build, which ones I recommend, and which ones you can use if you do not like mine. But for these, I ended up going Hall of Fame Contact, Hall of Fame Giant Slayer, and then Hall of Fame Slithery. And then I put the the consistent finisher on, and I put back down Punisher, but I ended up taking some of that off, because if you wanted to like post up in the paint and have that ability to push him back more, but it's all on up to what you're gonna use this build for and how you will use it when you play 2s or 3s whatsoever. But I ended up putting catch and shoot, so you can get that catch and shoot little boost, but I won't recommend shooting on this build. But I put on quick first step, and I put unpluckable, and then I ended up putting that extra badge on quick first step to make it gold. And then right here for the defensive badges, I ended up going, I was like kind of like, which one should I add, but I took off clamps and I put Hall of Fame Intimidator, Hall of Fame Brick Wall. In the box, I ended up dropping it down to gold, so you can get some extra badges that you can put on some areas. But I ended up taking Pick Dodger off, because I didn't think I really needed it, since I'm not a guard and I'm like a center basically. But I wanted to put on Pogo Stick, so I could just spam triangle in the paint, you feel me, and just be like jumping to get that height over them and get them boards. But this is the end of the build video right here. it's basically which badges I would put, and it's like up to you on which badges you would want to put. But yeah. Alright, so this is the end of the build video, and if you have not already, make sure you drop that like, sub up, turn on post notices like I told you in the beginning. But make sure y'all comment what you thought of the video. And yeah, and if you guys want to go follow my Twitch for them live streams, but like I said, I won't be streaming till maybe Monday because I will not have any Wi-Fi because I'm going to be moving houses. But I'll catch y'all boys later. I'm still going to be hitting y'all with them daily uploads.